order to find Keith, you'd have to understand who he is. My father once told me that once upon a time a blind man walked into a bar, a table, chairs, people, and eventually walked into the kitchen. Now, with that logic, you can tell that he's not only a smart man, but he's a mysterious man. Because where did the blind man end up after going into the kitchen? No one knows till this day.
Inside so long, you can't keep your fart inside so long. You can't keep your fart inside so long. You can't keep your fart inside so long. You just gotta let it out, out, out. You just gotta let it out. Out, out. It's gonna smell everywhere. It's gonna be like a new perfume that you wear. People are gonna stop, smell, and then stare. It's a gift that you are meant to share. Girl, please. We've been together for like a week. I'm out here trying to see your fart technique. Is it loud? Is it silent? Girl, is it soft? Tell me if it's violent. Don't stress about the smell, girl. Cause you know that, girl, I got that Glade, girl. I got that Glade. And if I don't have it now, don't worry about it, because it's the 25th and I just got paid. You can't keep your fart inside so long. 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 You just gotta let it out, 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 out. You just gotta let it out, 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 out. Groceries, groceries, petama, groceries, yes, groceries, out here with these groceries, groceries, yes, let's go, groceries, groceries, let's go, mayonnaise, mayonnaise, mayonnaise in my face, mayonnaise. Mayonnaise in my face. Ooh, peanut butter, there is no other. Peanut butter, there is no other. Doesn't matter as long as it's cheddar. Doesn't matter as long as it's cheddar. Ushuktini, si petamatini. Ushuktini, si petamatini. Groceries, spetama groceries, spetama groceries. Yes, let's get groceries. Spetama shop right checkers. Yes, I've got cool, the best you can do. Whoa, I've got cool. It's the best you can do. I have doom for the flies in my room. Yes, I've got doom for the flies in my room. Yes, I baloney for when I am lonely. Got baloney for when I am lonely. Eat baloney for when I am lonely. Eat baloney.
Who is Keith? Who is Keith? Quite simply put, Keith Juluka is the greatest R&B artist that South Africa, no, the world has ever seen.
Keith is amazing. He has the voice of an angel. I've never met a lover better than Keith before. One time, he taught me how to clean the inside of my belly button. Super good.
You know, the first time I heard his music, I thought, wow, like, has nobody thought about the sound before? I mean, I think about, you know, your greats. I mean, I could compare it to Boys to Men, and, you know, he kind of reminds me of a younger Keith Sweat, but I think he's just created a planet of his own. And even if anyone wanted to go there, I don't think they could reach there, you know.
Keith is like the most amazing guy you'll ever meet, ever. He's so smart. He thinks on his feet all the time. He makes amazing music. He doesn't sing bad. Actually, he sings very amazing. I'm actually making an understatement by saying he doesn't sing bad. He's amazing.
Where do I even start? Keith is this amazing artist. Like, you know, regardless of what happened, I can't take away the fact that he's an amazing artist. Like, Keith makes this music, it's heaven sent. I kid you not. Like, his music can heal cancer. I had pains once, you know, mostly it was that time of the month. And he played this one track that he was going to release later on. And the pain was gone. That's Keith's music for you. Absolutely, what's that word? Phenomenal.
Everyone knows who Keith is. He's an artist, man. One of the greatest musicians you'll ever see. He brought R&B back, bro. Y'all thought it was a 90s thing? R&B is in. We're making babies. He's an amazing character. I love him. I'm not a groupie though, but I do love him. I'm also not too sure about his mental state sometimes, but we'll forgive him. He's a top performer.
Who is Keith? Oh, Keith, he's a narcissist, he's a liar, he's a scumbag, he's unimaginative, he's a hypocrite, he's a stealer of content. Yeah, despite what people may have seen about that tweet 6 years ago, I know the truth and nobody else does. He's a piece of shit. Do you want me to keep going? Oh, Keith is like if you've ever been really sick, you know what I mean, and you had like a lump, say in your head or something, you didn't know what it was, and it was this growth. And there's this horrible, disgusting growth clinging onto you, killing you slowly, making you look bad. That's Keith. Keith is the parasite of the music industry, a lowballer, a scumbag. Does that answer your question?
He's just beautiful inside and out. Even though he has a soft body, he's still really hot and just great all round. I mean, he won Idols without even entering. Do I need to say any more than that?
Girl, that thing overspill like that. Girl, that thing is more than fat. Girl, I ain't never seen one like that. I really like it like that. Girl, I'm in love with this bad chat chat. Girl, I'm in love with this bad chat chat. Girl, I'm in love with this bad chat chat. Girl, I'm in love with this bad chat chat.
I was a medical student, terribly unhappy, highly strung. But now I'm a calm individual, a happy individual, because Keith found me. And he pointed at my vulnerable fetus body. He scooped me up and he placed me tenderly
in his man womb. And he carried me for longer than 9 months. Because Keith is not a human. No. He's a mammoth. And when he finally gave birth to me without epidural, he gave birth to the greatest manager that not only South Africa, but the world has ever seen.
I've been Keith's DJ for like so many years, like I don't even know, and I can't even count how many years it's been that long, you know. It's been maybe about 4 or 5 years, but like it's a lot. I don't have like a way to count how many numbers it's been, you know, and it's been great because, you know, I don't know how to play the CDJs, you know, but I'm out here balling with the best R&B superstar in the whole world. So, you know, who can tell me what? You know what I mean? I get on stage and I just take out my phone, plug in the aux, and we good.
I got interviewed. I wanted to be Keith's official personal chef. You know, I went to 7 years of cooking school. It's been a big dream of mine. So I did the interview, you know, there was good chemistry. And then the next day, I got the call back. But unfortunately, it wasn't to be a chef, though. The only position they gave me was to be his official bedtime storyteller. And as you can see, I love it. I really do. I mean, what grown-ass man needs a bedtime storyteller? But hey, dog, it pays the bills. My mom is proud.
Fantastic musician. Very privileged to be his therapist. I think he's just a wonderful person in all aspects, you know. Fantastic in his art, his dedication, and a little bit here and there, but it's natural, you know, as an artist, as a musician. And yeah, I'd compare him to the greats of John Legend, Kanye West, in their respective fields, you know. He's in his, and no, there's not much more I can say. I enjoy listening to him and giving him advice.
We didn't have money when he was young. He used to wear his sister's dresses until he was 18.
So shy pray Gabo Simon. 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 We beautiful like Simon eating bright, bright to bright. No more pie. We beautiful like Simon eating bright, bright to bright. No more pie. We beautiful like Simon eating bright. Oh, oh. We beautiful like Simon eating bright. Ooh. So shy bright Gabo Simon.
I was born Keith's son when I was born. And growing up with him, I really enjoyed his company, although he was actually never there. I connected with him through his music. And actually the first time I connected with his music was in my mother's womb. Keith and my mother had been beefing at the time, and my mother didn't want anything to do with him. But when she heard his song, Skr, 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 oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, did she not hurry back to his house? And it was from that moment that I knew in my mother's stomach that my life would be set and that I'd be good.
Girl, I just wanna skr, skr, skr. right back into your heart, girl. I just wanna skirt, 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 right back into your heart, girl. Girl, when you left me, I was in the toilet doing one number above one, girl. I was under pressure, that toilet paper wasn't there, girl.
Man, I remember we were in the studio and he just came in. I was like, yo, I got something, I want to drop something. So he goes in the booth and does a track called Screw, 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 right? Like, and fire, dog, fire. I like nothing else to say, but it was fire. But then I actually knew it was his big break. We actually knew like he was onto something when we took it to a club, because what we like to do is like we go to clubs and we tell the DJ to play the track, and then the crowd just went buck. Like, oh my word, that's when we knew like boy is about to blow.
The song actually has such beautiful, heartfelt lyrics, you know. There's a line in the song that goes, our love is Pelio, our love is Vutsugil. And I don't speak Zulu, but I'm pretty sure that line was about me. And it's just such a great song. The lyrics really changed my life. It taught me not to give up on love, not to give up on Keith and I, even though we are separated now. It's just, it changed the industry. It was just such a great song, such a breakthrough song for Keith and for everyone who hears it, just life-changing.
I remember the first time that I heard Skrr, 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 I was actually on the toilet. And by the time the last poop fell out, I had known this was going to be a hit.
That's not art. I'm sorry, that's not music. For me, it's a lot of shit. I mean, I don't know. I mean, where you guys were, where you were when that song came out. I don't know if you remember the tour I did back by Kimberley by the Big Hole a couple of years ago. We were getting ready to go on there, and this song it went viral. I think overnight. Maybe I'm wrong. And we saw it. We saw the lyrics. I don't know how it got 2 million views in the short time it did. And all I heard was skr, 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 and I just kept thinking to myself, fuck, fuck, fuck. This is probably the worst thing in the world. My fiance, she liked it. Her whole family liked it. They asked if I knew the guy and if I could get a signature. I mean, can you imagine that? Someone you know and love asking you to get a signature of the biggest dickhead in the industry who's got the stupidest... I need my heart music.
Just wanna skirt, 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 right back into your heart, girl. Yeah. Now get in the kitchen and make me something to eat. Oh yeah, I like it when you...
I was fixing a garden in the pigsty at someone's farm, and I heard it on the radio, and I was losing my mind, you know what I mean? Because I've heard all like his greatest hits, like Ben 10, the Instagram, the fart, you know what I mean? But skr, 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 like it's 3 times. That means it was 3 times the best, 3 times the amazing. When he dropped that track, it like hit 50 million streams, and that was before all platforms, you know what I mean? What a great musician. That guy killed the whole game with that song.
Who are we if we're not what we're not? How much is the price of our magwenya this day? Turn around to look in front of you, to look in front of you. Be you. Don't go if you want to stay, but stay if you want to go. Find yourself in the moments that are not with you, but without you. Acha for men. Beetroot tastes best on a Sunday. Acha for men in Hamonati.
Out here trapping homies all over. You out here trapping homies all over. You out here trapping homies all over.
Man, Keith has an issue, yeah. He likes the woman a bit too much. It's affecting his career. Bro, like, I don't judge, you know, because, you know, he is a platinum selling artist. He can do what he wants. But it's caused him to be a bit unstable here and there, you know. They do say too much of a good thing can harm you.
I think, like, we all noticed Keith's addiction in high school. But yo, don't forget to catch that album. It's dropping out, dog. Alphabets and letters A to Z, fire. But anyway, that dude, I remember he made a bet that he could chow 10 girls in 10 days. And I think ever since he did that, he was caught on. He's just been like, we all let go of the bet and he just kept going till this day. But anyway, you know about that album, A to Z. Don't forget alphabets, letters, taking you out of school. But yeah, man, I don't think there's no remedy or pills that can like cure that addiction. This guy's just addicted to them, man.
So I'm Keith's ex-girlfriend, and we've been together for like forever. And then he left me, but I mean, you know, he's amazing. He's so dreamy and like, I don't know, he's like, oh, his music, he's amazing. And he was such a gentleman in our relationship. I was like, oh my, you know, he like always spoiled me and
So in the beginning, he was super sweet, fun. He would always make me laugh. He was amazing in bed. He did the nicest things, you know, small gestures, little sweets on my pillow, messages every morning.
Well, Keith is a bit of a ladies' man, you know. He's very good looking, very charming. Women are just drawn to him, you know, and that charm is necessary. You don't land a talented, beautiful superstar like myself without that kind of charm, you know. But it spiraled out of control. He just became very addicted to women. Every weekend, a different lady, you know. During our relationship, in fact, Keith cheated on me a lot. But I think it actually really brought us closer together. And I wish that him and I could reconcile, because I think Keith really is my soulmate. And before we started dating, I used to see Keith around a lot of the clubs in Joburg. And I've always had heart eyes for him, you know. Like Chris Brown said, who said you can't find love in the club? Because I did.
I thought the first time, you know, that we, you know, the sparks were just flying, and I had to take him home, and my husband just adored him. I mean, he just fell in love with Keith Juluka from the get-go, and, you know, we had a really nice a thing going on during that time, and you know, people call, you know, this thing a problem, that he has some addiction to women. But, you know, I feel like, you know, Keith just had so much to give, you know, and I feel like if you have that much, you should just spread it. If you have it, you just go and you spread it. And during that time, I feel like it didn't bother me, you know, because, I mean, he gave enough to me and my husband, you know, so it was never a problem. And it was a really great time. Just need a second.
I don't know why these other girls are playing themselves. Keith is just gonna be busy 1-2 and he's done with him. Cause like, I'm the Beyonce in this. Keith is my man. He's always gonna be my man. And he just needs to like deal with it. He knows deep down inside that I'm the one and only. So these other girls must stop. Like, I'm gonna come for you. I'm serious. I'm quarter to coming for these girls so that they can see that I'm the madame. They mustn't, whatever.
I mean, they're all hot. That's what bugs me. That's what pisses me off about this whole thing, this situation we find ourselves in. Is you got this guy, Keith, he's in the limelight, he's auto-tuning, he's cheating, he's buying followers, he's degrading women, and they follow him. They follow him wherever he goes. It doesn't make sense. I don't know if he's an addict. I don't know. The guy's lonely, I guess. The guy's desperate for whatever form of attention he could get. And you know, if you want to pump a whole bunch of drugs into these women, convince them that you're the best artist in the world, okay? They probably haven't even heard one of my albums. Fucking hell. Struggling to get sales ever, by the way. It didn't really go as well as I thought with their last album. But that's neither here nor there. He's a sex demon. He needs to be stopped.
So I heard from Danny A the last time I was interviewing him that he was talking about Keith, you know, having some sort of affair or a secret relationship with that hoe of a manager of his. But you know, these were Danny A's words. I mean, I heard it from him, and I don't really know what's going on there. But you know, these are just some concerns that came up, you know, from Danny A's side during that interview as well.
Danny A always has a lot to say, doesn't he? Danny A always has a lot to say ever since that song of his, Pretty Green Eyes, wasn't noticed because skr was. And nobody went to watch Pretty Green Eyes when he performed because skr was better. And so Danny A comes and he tries to destroy us. And how does he try to destroy us? By making us seem unprofessional, by invalidating our genius. Keith and I are a partnership. That's it.
Maybe there's some hidden sub-messaging in those songs that told us where he was going. But I don't know. I always stop listening after 5 seconds. It's everything. I don't like the guy. I don't care where he is. It doesn't matter about all these bitches that are also stressing, worrying about him, where to find him. Hopefully they can come knocking on my door. Maybe I don't have the big bus. I've got a Mercedes Vito. It's a few less seats, but we can still go into it. As far as his disappearance, I'll see authorities to look into it. Because I'm out of fucks to give.
So, when I heard Keith went missing, sorry, give me a second. Where are you, Keith? I love him so much. Okay. Sorry. Where are you, Keith? It's been 7 weeks now. My life hasn't been the same without knowing if he's alive, what he's doing, if he's still having his Cocoa Pops every morning. Where are you, Keith?
Keith has gone black. You know, that's what happened right now, and he's just dropped off the face of the earth. No one's really known, where he is, and he hasn't dropped anything recently. And we miss him. Like I miss you, Keith. And if you're listening to this, you know, we'd like you back, you know, on the scene. And it's not the same. It's not the same, you know, out there in the industry without you. It's not the same, you know, in my bedroom without you. I mean, even Joel is missing you. I mean, you know. So if you see this, I just want you to know that I would really appreciate it if you just, you know, you come back from, you know, behind the scenes and just come to the forefront. Yeah.
If they ever do find him, I just want to get a chance to give him one more kiss, dead or alive.
And ever since like he's been gone, you know, I haven't had like shows with him, so I've been busy with these B-grade artists, like some guy named AKA, you know, Casper in your vest. I don't even know if you even know that guy, you know what I mean? But it's not the same. I've been putting the ox for these guys, you know, and I feel like I'm doing nothing. You know what I mean? And it doesn't feel the same. I want superstar status because I'm a superstar DJ, you know?
I believe that I have been suffering for the past few months. I've been in such pain and agony, you know, because I was just wondering, thinking, sleepless nights, where is Keith? Nobody knows. You know, it bothers me because I cannot put my finger on it, but I don't know who he's with this time. I don't know, is it Brittany? Is it Tiffani? Is it Lisa? Or probably Sabrina? Who knows? But I need him to know that wherever he is, he needs to come back home. He needs to come because not only do I need him, but the world needs Keith.
Keith, come home. Like, you need to come home. Like, I don't know where you are and what you're doing, but if you need help, like, just, you know, most there's that secret thing we used to do, because you tried to do this one time, you were in trouble, you remember. But please, like, I'm really concerned about you. Come home, Keith. Don't do this. Like, Keith, please. Like, I'm caught to a heart attack. Can you come home? Because I need you, Keith. Come home, man. What's wrong with you? Why do you like to be like this? Come home.
Keith, please come home. We're missing you and we love you, and I've made your favorite scones for you. Please come home.
I actually haven't heard from Keith in a really long time, and I'm pretty worried about him, you know. I guess some people just can't handle the fame as well as others. And he just became sloppy. He wouldn't go to his meetings. He neglected his social media. And as a famous person, I know how important it is to keep your social media active, you know, photos in the club, photos of your food, the occasional semi-nude. You got to keep the fans interested, because if you don't, you lose followers and then you lose fame. And that's where Keith is heading right now, you know. But I hope he can find his feet again. I really do. I think what Keith really needs right now is a woman like me in his life. So Keith, if you're listening, please come back. We really miss you. I really miss you.
So the last time I saw Keith, he was telling me he was gonna hit up this honey, and you know, usually goes for like 2 hours or 3 max and comes back, but he never came back that night. And yeah, man, don't forget about that album, dog. A to Z, alphabets, letters. Where is Keith? I've been searching for the guy. I think he's in the same cave Osama bin Laden was in with the woman. If that's my guess, that's my guess. There's a woman involved, there's a cave involved, and yeah, whoever shot Tupac knows which girls got Keith. That's all I'm saying. Find Tupac's killer, find Biggie's killer, then you'll find Keith.
I definitely hope to be the one to find my father, as I feel somehow in my heart that I'm the last person he wants looking for him. And so that inspires me so much to just want to go on this adventure, on this journey, and to find him, not only for me, but for the rest of the world, because he means so much to the world. So many babies were conceived through Keith. So many babies were born through Keith. Keith has inspired not only presidents of the world, but Keith has inspired our average low-level workers of the world. He's inspired hobos. Keith has inspired ladies that say plastic at the till. You know, if it wasn't for Keith, they'd never have so much motivation and determination and stamina to carry on every single day. His music is more than just music. His music speaks, his music is life. And to me, what my father means to me, my father means nothing to me at all. The only thing that challenges me is that if I were to find him, that would be the best story ever told on earth. A son finding his estranged father.
So we're done. Cool, great. Have a lot of damage control to do because I don't know who disappears on the eve of a big performance, but my Keith does. My Keith does. So when will I be able to watch this performance? Oh, that's a...
Hey, what's happening?
Hey.
What's going on here?
Nothing. Just some friends taking pictures of me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
This is not going on social media, is it?
No, of course not.
Oh, okay. For a second, I thought you were talking about me.
Yo, 14, you got another one. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round all day long. The girls on the bus on Instagram, Instagram, Instagram. The girls on the bus on Instagram all day long. I got money in the bus, I make it rain, 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 rain. I got money on the bus, I make it rain, rain, rain all day long. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round all day long. Two door outside it goes skirt, 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 skirt. Two door outside goes skirt, skirt, skirt all day long. My piano in the box with that pouncing cat, pouncing cat, pouncing cat.
He is so passionate. I love the way he makes coffee in the morning.
A genius. He's a musical genius. He made sure that I stayed off the streets, my friend. I was out here stealing mangoes from people's stores. Sorry, can I start over again?
He actually has a line in the song. It's got such heartfelt lyrics. This line goes, I love his...
And I kept on noticing with him, every time I read his bedtime stories, they'd be like, just different... Damn it.
All day long, the wheels on the bus go